guys, I'm Leila. Today we're in Raid Shadow Legends, and we have a fun showcase for Spider Hard 10. And this is one of those fun, like, blowy-uppy teams that, you know, we like to talk about. And this is courtesy of Siegfried. Now, I do have some links down below for Siegfried. Guys, make sure you please toss him a follow. Go check him out. So, the team today is going to be Teodor, Artak, Newt, Mordecai, and then we also have Cecilia, who doesn't happen to be here at the moment. She's probably like in the vault or something. But primarily, we're going to be kind of, you know, talking about Teo and Mordecai. So Teodor's in here because he's going to be extending the HP burns of everybody else. Yeah, Cecilia's in the vault. Siegfried says she's in the vault. But again, she's here because she basically like activates the HP burn, blowy uppy explosions. That's why she's going to be in this team, right? And you're going to see that Teodor is a +3. So, you know, he's, we've had some sacrifices here to be a +3. And he does have a 3-star blessing as well. We have him in a regen set, and then we also have him in perception. And then the rest of the accessories here are just kind of like the basic accessories. Now, for his stats, we are going to be in Spider. So we do have him, he's got a lot of HP. We're at almost 85,500, right? Then we have 33.99 for attack, 34.78 on defense, 262 speed, 31% crit rate. Because again, you know, we're not too worried about the crit rate, crit damage here. We have him because again, he's going to be extending the buff. So he's primarily probably like the most important one that's going to be here. And then we'll talk about Mordecai in a minute. 263 resistance, 530 accuracy, and 6% on the ignore defense. Now, Siegfried is pointing out for this particularly being Spider Hard 10, the most important thing for these champs is going to be their speed and their accuracy. So here is Teo, and then let me see. So I want to say he should be fully booked. And then we do have his blessing is going to be Brimstone, which does give him additional HP, attack, and defense with a chance of placing a smite debuff here. And then let's check out masteries. So here is his masteries. We check it out. You're going to see he's down the defense and the support trees. And his T6 is going to be Oppressor. And so this one, again, is under support, which increases turn meter fill rate for each active debuff cast by this champ and stacks up to 10%. Now, Teo's also used a lot in example also for like Ice Golem and some other places as well too. So his masteries are going to be kind of like well-rounded for what we use him for. Okay, so that's Teodor. Now let's talk about Mordecai. Now you're gonna see Morty is a +4, and then we also have just this, you know, casual 6-star blessing on him. Now with Mordecai, we do have 2 pieces of perception. We do have 2 speed pieces, and then we do have some mixed pieces. You're gonna see that. It looks like we got kind of lucky with some mythic gear too, right? So we end up having some mythic gear. And his accessories are kind of what they are. And you're going to notice they're like not even fully rolled up either. Now let's check out his stats for Spider. All right, so for Spider, we're at 51,000 HP, 3858 on the attack, 3400 defense, 276 speed, 42% on the crit rate, 207 on the crit damage. Again, primarily, like if you're not familiar with Mordecai, HP burns are his thing, like AoE HP burn, right? So we're not too concerned about some of this, but we do have the 302 resistance. And again, accuracy becomes really important because we have 529 accuracy with 6% on the ignore defense. Now, he is an epic champ, so I'm going to assume he's fully booked, and he is. And we happen to have Phantom Touch as his 6-star blessing here. A chance to inflict bonus damage whenever he hits enemy targets. And let's be honest, I mean, he's going to be hitting all of them, right? But look at all that. Like, that gives some additional HP, attack, defense, crit damage, resistance, accuracy, get the extra speed, and gets extra bonuses, too, for having it be for an epic champ as well. And then here's his masteries. So for Mordecai's masteries, you're going to see that we're on the offense and the support trees. And what you kind of don't see here behind me is we have Methodical, increases damage inflicted, and then we also have for his T6 is going to be War Master. Okay. But this is what we got. Now, Siegfried's pointing out again that the blessings of empowerment kind of don't really matter at this point here. But, you know, I just kind of want to show you guys what we're looking at. So this is going to be the team, Teo, Artak, Newt, and Mordecai. And you can swap out, like if you don't have Newt and Mordecai, there's other options. Like instead of Newt, you can use a Cold Heart. If you don't have Mordecai, you could do other like HP burn, like AoE HP burn champs. So there's some other options as well. But if you have them, you know, you might as well use them. And then also Cecilia, which like I said, she's in the vault currently. Not because she's banished or anything. It just happened to work out that way. But here's our team. And what we're going to do is let's go run some Spider Hard 10. All right, guys, here we are in Spider Hard 10, and here's our team with some presets. So we do have Teo in the lead for accuracy in all battles by 50. And then, you know, we got our other little blowy uppy firebomb squad here, right? So let's check out the presets, which is just simply named Spider. So Teo, we have his chemistry up, which is poison to HP burns and then weakens. Our attack, we have Dogs of War. AoE. Activates HP burn and then does decrease attack on all enemies. Cecilia, we have Flame Eruption, which is going to be her blowy uppies. And so the funny thing is, as you guys watch this on YouTube, I like to call these teams the blowy uppies. And so my chat knows that. So yep, official team name blowy uppies. Mordecai, we're going to shut off Time's Undoing, which is the decreased turn meter on enemies. We don't really care because this should be like a fast run, right? And we're going to do Heavenly Flames, which is HP burn, increase attack on all allies. And then we also have Newt with the Blessed Bash, which can hit 3 times, decreases target's defense, and then also heals him as well. So I did happen to hit the wind blowy uppies. That's right, guys. I did shut off super raids because at the time of this recording, there isn't a reason to expend his energy. There's like no dungeon divers or anything going on. Not just yet, anyway. All right, here we go. Let's see. And again, the most important person in this team is going to be Teodor. You can switch out some of the other ones here, right? Like, for example... Oh, look at that! Hey, nice. 15 seconds with his best time being 13. Pretty close. You could switch out Newt for a Cold Heart, and then you could do Mordecai with any other, like, AoE kind of fire person. But Teodor basically is kind of the really important one here. But look at that! Mordecai with 14 million! Are you kidding me? Well, Mordecai's also a +4, and then he also has this 6-star blessing. So, one more time. 14 mil, Morty, settle down. Okay. Okay, so everyone's wondering if Mordecai's good or not. Blowy uppies? 15 seconds. But look at that, almost 15 mil. Yeah, so Siegfried want to point out, again, you know, we have like all these HP burns in here. Teo extends the HP burn and the others, basically, they do the burn. Burn, baby, burn. So love to know what you guys think about this. And also, guys, again, down below, I will have Siegfried's links. Make sure you go follow him on Twitch as well, too. Let's be real. I know, that is insane. Your Mordecai needs a buff. Let me know what you guys think. Siegfried, thank you guys. Again, thank you so much for this showcase. This was a lot of fun for sure. And guys, thanks for watching.